friends, how's it going today? I'm so excited to share with you my Phantasmal Flames pre-release experience. I was excited about this set, one, because Charizard is featured, and two, because Flygon is one of the decks, and I got Flygon as my deck in the first pre-release I attended. I'm planning on attending one more, but there's two in this video. So we have two pre-release experiences, and I was just so excited that I got Flygon in the first one. Just to talk about the deck a little bit, it is very simple, but I really loved that it included 2 Lily's Determination, 2 Dawn, and 2 Hilda. All 3 of them are great supporter cards for pretty much every deck that's out there right now, so it was really great to get this deck for staple cards, as well as just to play at the pre-release. It was really fun when you evolve Flygon, you discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, and then when your opponent knocks out Flygon, you also discard the top 2 cards of their deck. And so there's a little bit of milling in there, and when you're playing 40 card decks, milling 4 cards is actually kind of disruptive, especially if you discard some of their supporters or their main Pokemon, things like that. There's also a really fun Gliscor in the deck that poisoned and then prevented your opponent from retreating, and so it would stay poisoned, stay locked in the active. That sort of effect is really, really powerful, and so it was fun to play with. Also right there, my friend Monique was showing me a beautiful illustration rare Ludicolo, and then Moltres. Oh my god, I got a Moltres at the same time! Whoa. No way. So I wanted to insert some real audio from the event when I thought it was fun. We were in such a silly mood at this event, and I think it was mostly fueled by Andrew, who was hyping up every single card. And so when James said Moltres at the same time that I pulled a Moltres, it just felt so good. And then Andrew was really amped trying to find his own Moltres, which he does eventually find.
Whoa, Moltres! Whoa, he got a Moltres too.
So yeah, we were all twins. It was very fun. But going back to the matches, we played 3 matches, which is typical for a pre-release, and I won all 3 of them, which meant that so there were a few of us who had 3 wins, 0 losses record, and so it kind of went to the computer program to decide who won, and so I ended up getting 2nd place, and Andrew ended up getting 1st place. But before we get into what we got for those placements, I did want to mention that I was a little sad that we didn't get any ultra rares, but my friends really pulled through for that, so here are some of theirs. But then at the end of the tournament, everybody got their extra packs and had a lot of fun opening them, including myself and Andrew. So here's some live audio from there. Okay, Andrew, the champion. He got 7 packs. He's doing a great job.
I feel like I've chosen the wrong way to enter. Yeah, how many did you get?
I'm
like
2nd place and I got 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
1 pack extra.
1 pack extra for Andrew.
My mess for you. My mess for you.
But your mess is beautiful. So the way that I cut this makes this a little bit confusing. I was gonna just film Andrew opening his packs, but then I really wanted to open mine. I just couldn't wait any longer, so I kneeled on the floor next to him and opened my 6 packs while he was opening his 7 packs. And I was getting pretty jealous because I was opening lots of holos, which I'm cutting kind of quickly for the packs here because it's all just holos. But I was excited to get some cards from the set to add to my binders. Like, I'm sure all of these reverses are new, maybe not all of them. But anyway, I do get 1 ultra rare here, and it is coming up with some live audio.
Okay, but check this out. I got
Hunter.
That's pretty good, right? He's a spooky guy. You know?
Spooky guy.
Look, there was a Milcery and an Alcremie. They were next to each other in the pack. That's pretty crazy. And then a Haunter. You got the Milcery, Alcremie, Haunter, Punk Helmet. And a Mega Charizard.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Andrew.
You gotta hype up the rest of the pack. You gotta manifest it.
I could not believe that Andrew got the Mega Charizard X EX right in front of me, well, right to the right of me, and the manifestation idea, I just didn't do it right because I ended with a holo. But here are Andrew's beautiful cards and me wishing that I pulled the Charizard. But thankfully, I have another chance to get that Mega Charizard X EX at this 2nd Phantasmal Flames pre-release that I wanted to share with everybody. At this one, I got the Zacian promo card. This deck was also pretty straightforward. The idea with this deck is that you would use Alcremie to do up to 120 damage. It does 20 damage for each of your Pokemon in play. And then once your opponent has taken a prize card, you can use Zacian to do a ton of damage. I think it's 140 damage, so it's enough to knock out the Ceruledge in 1 hit. Is it enough to knock out the Flygon in 1 hit? I don't remember. But anyway, it felt really, really powerful. I had a great time playing with it. I won 2 of my 3 matches at this one, but that doesn't really really matter because you get 3 packs at the end no matter what at this store, which I really like. But my one loss was against somebody who was using a Mega Lopunny EX. It's so, like, sometimes it's frustrating that the people who make really good decks at pre-releases sometimes just, like, have really good luck and get some EXs, and I think that they should play them because it is fun to play them, but it feels like an insurmountable wall if you don't have one yourself. So I'm doing a maximum of 140 damage to this like 330 HP Pokemon that's like killing me in one turn. Anyway, it was a little frustrating to play against that, but I understand why he wanted to play it. But anyway, we get a very cool card in this pack.
Ooh, it ends in X, or I mean it ends
I got
in
my own
S.
Charizard.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's
if you
good.
like-
I was so happy to get my own Charizard in this one, and really just relieved, honestly, because I was worried that I was like cursed to never find a Charizard of my own, especially when I was watching so many other people around me getting one. And in fact, I didn't include the audio here because it didn't turn out very well, but one of the players at this pre-release got the gold Mega Charizard X EX. It's hard to say what the pull rates are because the set isn't officially out yet, but if it's anything like the Lucario in Gardevoir, that card is probably going to be the hardest one to pull. But the card that I want the most is the Mega Charizard X EX Special Illustration Rare. It is so gorgeous. And the card that I wanted the second most was the Flygon Illustration Rare, which my friend Ray actually gave to me as sort of like a rain check trade, so I'll have to trade him something later. And then in this pack that last pack I paused for a second because we got a Flygon Holo. So including all the Flygons that I got at the first pre-release, I have every version of Flygon in this set already, except for I suppose the staff pre-release promo, but I'm not really anticipating being able to buy that one. But at this pre-release we also get another EX card, so we've got multiple EX cards in the same pre-release, so that kind of it makes me feel better about the packs that I opened. But if you take a look at all of the packs that I opened in this video as a whole, I feel like we do not hit the ratio. I did not get an illustration rare of my own, like I didn't pull one, so that's just wild to me. My luck was very strange, so I'm hopeful that my third pre-release on Sunday, which I probably won't film, gives me something cool. But this is our last pack, and then I have some last live audio here in a second.
Okay, Andrew's last pack. He got nothing in these ones. Ooh, that's cool. Nice. We love a Heracross. I got one too.
So we walk off with our twin Mega Heracross EX cards, as well as this awesome Mega Latias EX Jumbo card. It's lenticular and fun. But with that, we conclude our Phantasmal Flames pre-release experiences. Thank you so much for watching. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to open more of this set in the near future, so look out for that, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.